So I'm really interested in kind of like science and research and stuff like that. Is there anything new going on with lymphatic research?
The new things are coming with the brain. We started with a lymphatic system in 2012. Then we have the meningeal lymphatics, the lymphatics in the dura and the meninges that we knew from the 18th century with Paolo Mascagni. For some reason, they would not recognize them until we get more scientific things. So the main things, and I heard that in med school a while ago, but finally they can prove the existence of the deep brain lymphatics. Deep inside the brain, the parenchymal lymphatics. And that is something that they forever thought didn't exist. They didn't have any proof. But it makes sense that you have some lymphatics in the brain. So now you can have a pathway from the lymphatic deep inside the brain. They are not as branched, they don't have as many branches. So if you go on the hippocampus and you feel them, you go from front to back. And you have just few branches here or there. You have some, in everywhere in the thalamus and everywhere. So I'm mapping all that deep inside the brain. And that will go into the lymphatic system. Eventually, it's going to go to the meningeal lymphatics. And the meningeal lymphatics are going to drain through artery, nerves, and also the lymphatics in the nose. And then it's going to go into the neck. There's other pathways, but that's one that's known. In 2027, we're going to use that for the Alzheimer and Parkinson class. And we all really need, with the computer, the EMF, the toxicity, the radiation, the chemtrail, all feeling our brain is not as sharp as it used to be, and we really need to work on Alzheimer. The fact that we finally agree that there's deep lymphatics in the brain is just going to change a lot of things.
So is that ongoing research or has that been published yet?
No, there's published in animal and in human. They found it. There's like 2 or 3 papers now. So we're going to drain the lymphatics in that class and the veins. Because, for example, the tau, that's what you find in Alzheimer, and the alpha-synuclein, that's what you find in Parkinson, are large molecules. They're going to be recovered by the lymphatics. But the beta-amyloid that you also found in Alzheimer, those are extracellular. And other things are small molecules. Those are recovered by the vein a bit there. So we're going to do deep veins, a deep sinus, and this plexus in the face that we're going to drain out of the brain. So that's basically a lot of things we're going to do.